More than a quarter of the people who live here in Jacksonville either serve in the military or are a veteran. Meeting their needs is a crucial role of the city government. That's the reason a national organization conducted a survey here to let city leaders know the specific needs of local veterans. The results have just been released, but as News 4 Jax reporter Jim Piggott found out, it appears one important segment of the community did not respond much to the survey takers.
Jacksonville is a proud military town with servicemen and women in all areas of the city. Last August, Endeavors, a Texas-based group dedicated to helping veterans, announced with the help of local government that they are looking to expand and possibly build a new Veterans Wellness Center in Jacksonville. It would serve all of Northeast Florida. To make that happen, they conducted a survey in Northeast Florida to see what vets and their families really needed. 1,457 vets and their families responded online. Their top concerns? Dental services, help with Veterans Affairs claims, and rent or mortgage assistance. The majority of those surveyed were mostly white males over the age of 60. During the presentation today, we learned only a few who responded came from Northwest Jacksonville. So those that conducted the survey said, well, the northwest part of Jacksonville didn't get a good sample, but I had no problem in coming out to this area and talking to veterans who are in the area here. They had lots to say about the needs for people in this city. What would you say would be the primary needs of people in this area?
Medical care, homelessness, they need a place to stay.
Herman Mitchell agrees. He says some efforts should be made to include this area of Jacksonville. Are you surprised to hear that they really didn't talk to vets up in the northwest part of town?
Yeah, I'm really surprised because it's a whole gang of us. I know quite a few veterans.
Their needs may be similar, but these vets are worried that their voices are not being heard. And if there is a new facility that will be built in the city, they hope to have a say. I also talked to Tracy Bradley of Operation New Uniform, a vets group that helps younger veterans. He was at the event today. He was also surprised at the lack of voices from Northwest Jacksonville.
It's rough. It's rough that that whole quadrant got missed. I don't understand how. I'm going to do more of a deep dive into the survey.
Those with Endeavor, the group that conducted the survey, said this is just a start, and they do plan to go into much more detail and research the areas that were missed. The mayor's office says that they were just there to help, and no decision has been made on any plans to build a vet center or, if that happens, what group could possibly be involved.
Jim Piggott reporting. We posted the complete survey results inside this story on news4jax.com.